The Alloa Fair was once the biggest event on the Clackmannanshire calendar. The evening before the main fair, the West End Park in Alloa was adorned with oil lanterns, while the stalls and shows glittered with tinsel, and brass ornamentation adorned the horses. The showmen shouted their usual step up," to attract customers to their rides, while the shooting galleries were one of the most popular attractions. The streets of the town were deserted, as almost everyone had headed to the park. The following day, trains brought in more visitors, but some headed up to Hawk Hill to watch the sports events taking place there. As early as the Sunday afternoon, caravans arrived in the park, and around 30 had arrived by that evening to set up their entertainments. No one was allowed in the park until the following morning, when many young folk who'd been at the flower show at Gartmorn Dam appeared, curious at their new neighbours. It fell to the likes of William Brown, the Borough Customs man, to allocate each showman with his own spot in the park, and the booths were arranged in groups, such as shooting galleries, swing boats, hobby horses, merry-go-rounds, and so on. This meant people interested in a particular part of the shows could simply go to that part of the park. Organs could be heard playing throughout, and one of the attractions during Victorian times was the Queen's Waxworks. Dogs and monkeys performed. The Fat Lady and the Hairy Man were popular. The high trapeze and gymnastics were performed, and there was a fortune teller. On one occasion, the smallest husband and wife in the world appeared at the fair. There were also donkey rides for the children. Among the stalls were the sweet stands, which did a roaring trade, with lemonade and ginger beer also being popular. These stands eventually expanded into the streets of the town. There were also beer tents, and people made good use of them, with some of the adults being drunk by the end of the day. On the Thursday, most of the shops in Alloa were closed, and many businesses had shut until the following Monday morning to allow their employees to have some time off, enjoy themselves, and rejuvenate, so they'd be more productive on their return. People flocked to the fair from all parts of Clackmannanshire, and at times the town was made impassable to traffic due to the thronging crowds. However, not everyone was happy with the noise emanating from the fair, as whistles, steam engines, and the organs could be heard all day and into the evening. But for many of the businesses in Mill Street and High Street who decided to stay open, they did a bumper trade over the 3 days of the Alloa Fair. If you enjoyed this episode of Scotland's History, please like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.